Hey, how you doing today, folks? Well, it's a little cold out here, but my Maxima, I have started working on it. Probably wondering, what have I done? First thing, I opened the trunk. Sorry, no, I'm just fucking with you. Let me warn you guys, with these Maximas, please look at the front end of it. Make sure it's not rusted out and hanging, because that's how mine was. I'm taking off the whole front, and god damn it, if that wasn't a task to do. I had to take my air hammer and go all the way across here to break all the spot welds. I'm gonna go to work and get my my grinder and just grind it all down, make it nice and neat. Take some pipe wrenches and bend it back. This one came out just perfect though. You can actually see where the tack welds was at. It's not an easy job at all. You know what I mean by rusted? It was rusted where this sits at. This was actually still hanging just like this the whole time. And the man was driving it just like that. And the axles was fucked. The axles was bleeding all over the place. And it came apart as soon as you start taking it off. I don't see how he was driving the damn car. And the transmission had no fluid in it at all. I took the axles out, no transmission fluid came out. No gear oil. It's a manual, so they put this gear oil stuff in there. They didn't, none of it. And I have an Affinity over here, 3.5 version. And I can show you exactly where it rested at, because I believe these Affinities and the Maximus have the same fucking problems. Right here, you can actually see this one rusting out too. But right here, where it meets at, this was completely gone. The core support was completely gone. It was just hanging. Yeah, I got an O2 sensor right there. That's hanging. Put that on. Just to tie it up. But that motor's blown in there. I fucking hate 3.5s. I mean, I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit about that though. Shouldn't say that. But the reason why I don't like them is because it's just, I think they're weak engines. Weak engines. They can't take abuse. That's my second 3.5 I'm putting in, and I'm not even fucking racing that one. My other Maxima, I only had one 3.0. Hold on, I'm gonna set this down for a second. I only had one 3.0, and that bitch lasted me forever and started crashing. Now I'm about to remove the engine. All I gotta do is just go get my hoist. Put my hoist together. I gotta go to work today. I did all this in one day though. I gotta get my hoist, put it together, put my engine stand together, and take this hot engine out. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my UV swap on there. But first I gotta take it all apart because it got a little bit of time slap. You can hear it slapping a little bit. So take this engine apart. I think I'm gonna clean the valves up. Clean the valves up. Do the timing over. Then put General Technology valve springs in it. And put a HR oil pump in it. And then rod bolts. And then after that, after the rod bolts, then I'm gonna put it back together. Valve lap so it's not leaking. and then put it back together. And when I put it back together, I'm gonna put a UV swap on it with a UV swap on it with, what's that called? Deleted power rod, and I custom made a 80mm throttle battery for it. And I'm gonna put my flywheel pressure plate and clutch in there. I have it in the shed already. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna save up for some. What's that called? Some NWP spacers. I'm gonna save it for them. I have my lowering springs in the shed. I'm gonna be putting them on shortly. I actually took them out already. I should be jacking the back up and taking the back off as well. But it's getting taken apart now. I got new control arms on there. If anybody knows, I don't know the name of it, but if anybody knows the name, my friend has these bars that go on the control arms to tighten it up. It goes like crisscross on the control arms. It bolts up to that control arm bolt right there. Maybe I can see a little better. It bolts up to the control arm bolt right there, and it stiffens up the control arms. It stiffens up the control arms, and I really, really want them. I don't know the name of them. He have them on 3.5 2003 Maxima. If you find out what the names are, please put that on my page so I can find out what the name are and where to get them from. Other than that, oh yeah, just remind you, when you're doing this bitch was a total rust bucket. I mean, like, the headlights didn't come out, the bolts all broke off. The fog lights all broke off. I'm trying to untighten it. It's just crazy. What I'm gonna do is I just figured it out. It's okay that it broke off. When I get my new core support, I can bolt them back up. And I mean, when I say the fog lights, I mean the fog light housing. Not actually the fog light, but the housing that's the fog light sitting in broke off. But the screws went into the subframe. I mean, to the core support. So that's a good thing. So I can just get new screws and put new screws in the core support. But the headlights, I'm thinking about, I'm gonna just go ahead and replace them. Go ahead and replace them. Other than that, all good. It may look like a big mess right now, but all I gotta do is get my engine hoist and take the motor mounts off and the exhaust, and it's ready to come out. Ready to come all out. New alternator, a new starter as well that he put on here. Pretty sure y'all noticed the new alternator, new starter. Y'all can see it. So let me know which I think I can run in the quarter when I get finished building this. Oh yeah, I have a Gretty tuning software. Yes, I have a Gretty tuning software. It's a e-manage system. I'm gonna be wiring that up soon too, and I got a bunch of fucking gauges. I gotta find out where to put them at on here. And find out where to put them. It looks pretty nice there. Still looking clean. Alright, you all. Gotta go to work. Peace.